example, the other day my son came up to me, I was working, and I couldn't pick him up. I couldn't pick him up in that moment, and Marie said, Caleb feels rejected. He started crying. And so I thought about that. Of course, later I come and I hold him and stuff, and I realized that in that moment, he wasn't rejected. I just didn't do something for him that he wanted in that moment. I would never reject him. He is my son, no matter what. I would never reject my son, and I am his father, right? So I, as his father, will never reject him as my son. But maybe in moments, he's not going to get what he's asking for. Same reason as us, in Christ, in our relationship with God, we're never rejected by him. We take it as rejection, right? So we put our hope in what God is doing or not doing, and then, which is different from putting your hope in him. And that's where, like, us as Christians kind of get a little off, because we have to hope in him exclusively and alone. But absolutely hope for those things. You need to hope for those things. And you must hope for those things. We're called to pray, and prayer is hope. We're called to love, and love is hope. Right? You would even know we're his disciples by how we love one another, and part of love is hoping for one another, so we hope for. Hope is insanely, incredibly important, but we hope for all these things, because listen, our theology is not 100%, none of us. We don't actually know what's going to happen or not. Our faith is in the gospel, in the elementary teachings, in him, and we hope for everything else, because we do not know exactly what he's going to do, but we hope for these things and boldly ask for them. We boldly ask for them. So it's not to say you can't hope for things, you are. But your hope must exclusively be in the who. Otherwise, we're going to feel rejected from God, and our mood is going to be affected, and our definition of success is going to be affected, and then we're going to have all these questions that we don't need to